astrologer Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your daily forecast for the day of Saturday, September 23rd, 2017. First of all, excuse me, I'm not wearing any makeup today. I actually took the day off work. I woke up feeling so sick and just was not feeling good. I was in the bathroom for a lot of the morning, so yeah, so I've just been really taking it easy all day and napping and doing some work in between, and that's why I am here now doing this. But I'm just like, I really want to get this up, and I'm really trying to learn to just do my videos no matter what happens and to make sure these things get out on time, okay? So that's where we are there with me, and now we're going to go into the astrology, all right? And what we have got going on today is the moon hanging out right here, still obviously in Scorpio, in the middle degrees, bringing our focus to internally, to our emotions, to some of our deep feelings, deep desires about what we want in life, about what's important to us, of course, in a lot of ways, also about some changes we need to make in life, maybe feeling like we need to redirect our life in another direction or do something differently in some way to get the results that it is that we want. So I think that's kind of a lot of what is going on with us. Of course, we still have to think about other people and how we can work with other people, because we do have Jupiter here still in the opposition with Uranus. That's not even exact yet, okay? So it's still gonna be and is gonna continue to be a big theme coming up. So we still need to compromise, we still need to work with people, we still need to be diplomatic, but we need to find a way to honor some of our really deep feelings and honor some of the things that are going on inside us, and learn how to bring those into our relationships and into our interactions with other people in a way that is productive and is constructive, and things like that, okay? So I think that is a really, really big message that is going on today. The moon doesn't necessarily like being in Scorpio, so even though we are getting deep, and even though there's some really beautiful aspects going on today, I think today is going to be a really good day. I think there could be some uncomfortable stuff that's coming up from beneath the surface that we're really just going to have to understand and to get right with, even if it's hard, so that we can begin to move forward in a better way. But I think if we face some of these feelings, and if we accept them, and if we don't be too hard on ourselves for feeling them in whatever way, I think it's really going to open up some opportunities for us to create a better life, to create a better routine and daily existence for us in some way, because we are going to have this moon here in Scorpio sextile Venus, Mars, and Mercury all throughout the day, okay? And sextiles to me are beautiful. I think sextiles are almost always positive here, because they're between two signs that do well, that are very complementary in a lot of ways. And this, of course, is between Earth and water, Virgo being Earth, Scorpio being water. When I think of Earth signs, I think of plants, and I think of plants needing water to live in a lot of ways. And so, and of course, and that really helping us. So yeah. So I think that the deeper we get with the emotions, and the more that we feel and understand our emotions and what it is that we want deeply, and how it is that we can work with other people to share our resources or to make some changes in life, either one of those things, since Scorpio rules all of those things, I think it's really going to help us to put plans in place that we need to put in place to do things that are better for us, to organize our life, or to just have more of the daily routines that it is that we want, okay? I think that is a big theme today. I think the more we start to pay attention to our feelings as well, and what's important to us, that is also going to open up some opportunities for us to make more sense of our life and where we see our life going, and the person that it is that we ultimately want to be, and the reputation that it is that we want to have, and really enable us to connect more with some like deep source of power within us in order to move forward, okay? But you really have to let yourself go deep with these emotions. You can't be scared, and you got to figure out how to kind of understand what is going on within you. Also having to figure out what changes you need to make in life, and how other people obviously can help you as you kind of step into those changes, okay? The moon also going to make a trine over here with Neptune, too, really encouraging you to go inward, to pay attention to what's going on with you, and intuitively in some way, and to just get in touch more with who you are inside. You know, it's like water signs can sometimes be really, really good, because they do ask you to get in touch with your like emotional side, and to figure out like the heart of the matter, like what is going on at the very core of things for you to get a hang of here. And I think when we have so many planets In Virgo, we just want to be robots all day. Like, we just want to do what people ask us to do, you know, until like our daily routines become really grueling and really hard, and we just need to like get through the day, and we become robots trying to do it. And I think with the moon here in Scorpio, it's saying don't be a robot. Like, what is it that you want? What is it that you need? What is it that you feel deep inside? And how can you incorporate more of that into your life so that your life doesn't feel so demanding anymore and doesn't feel so hard and doesn't feel so bad? And a lot of that is figuring out too how to work with other people in order to get there, and listening to your intuition as well, okay? All right, so I think that is the main theme there for today that's going on. I do think today is going to be a really good day if you can just handle some of your feelings that come up and use them in a productive way. All right, so while that's going on, of course, I did mention Jupiter here in an opposition with Uranus. All right, it's not even exact yet. It's about a degree away. So that's going to be more of a theme that's going to come up, but really having to learn how to balance some of your desires and what you want with other people to really, you know, work together in some way here. Could also bring up some unexpected things that you do or that other people do that could be unsettling to relationships as well, that you then have to learn how to integrate and to work together in some way. So there's that going on. Also have Mars here, not quite, it's a degree away from Neptune here, really encouraging you to act, to move forward, to do things, and to put plans in place, but to see the bigger picture while you're working on some of the details, to find your inner sense of inspiration and creativity while you're doing all of this as well, and to just listen to what is going on inside you so that you're not working yourself to the bone doing something that you don't care about, okay? I think that is like a really big thing today. And then Mercury coming off of Pluto, it's about 2 degrees away now and about to form a square to Saturn, okay? So as to where earlier in the week there may have been some very intense conversations coming up about some big changes that were going on, or that you wanted to go on, or that someone else wanted to go on, and I think those conversations that you had are about to get more serious here, trying to figure out, now that there are some big changes coming on very practically and where your life is going, how can you begin to think more and strategize more about what this means for you, what these changes mean for you, how you can put them in place, where your life is going, how you can go about achieving some of these changes that have come up in some way. This is Mercury though, and not Mars, so you're not acting on the changes yet. That won't occur until a little bit later this month when Mars comes into these aspects as well. And of course it's a few degrees away here, being at 11 degrees with Pluto at 16, so it's still got some more time. And I think right now we're just trying to figure out what is going on in our life, what direction is it taking, what changes do we need to make, and how do we, you know, begin to think about these things in the right way so that we can act on them at a later time and move forward on all that, okay? So I think that is what I see going on there. I know it's been pretty intense lately. I think we've been going through a lot of changes. I don't know how much I believe in fate, but I definitely do think that this feels like a very fated time, because we do have Pluto here and Saturn and Uranus making a lot of big aspects here. And when you get the slow moving planets making some big aspects, it does tend to feel that way, especially with Pluto starting to station here, Saturn too stationed very slowly moving forward. It's exactly opposing like my Gemini stellium at the moment, so I'm just like, leave. But yeah, so whenever you have like a lot of aspects to some of these slow moving planets going on, it does bring up really big events, lots of changes going on. I think we're going to continue to have these changes through Libra here and through Scorpio, maybe around Thanksgiving. I think it's going to start to get a little bit better. And then of course when Saturn leaves Sagittarius at the end of this year and moves into Capricorn, I also think it's going to get better then, where there's going to be more stability in our life and not as many crazy changes going on, okay? So that's what I think we got there. Your card for the day, the moon upright, which to me is a huge message to pay attention to what is going on inside you. Pay attention to your emotions, pay attention to your feelings. Don't ignore them, because when you ignore them, they tend to come out in all of these like really weird ways that maybe you weren't expecting, you know, and that maybe aren't the most productive and just aren't the most helpful. And so I think if you pay attention to your feelings now while they're coming up, it'll be easier for you later on. I think it could also indicate as well being creative too and finding your inspiration. If you're having a hard time dealing with some emotions that are coming up in Scorpio, what can you do to help you better deal with them? Do you need to write a poem? Do you need to go for a walk or a run or meditate or talk to a friend? Just finding out what is your outlet here to express yourself and to honor what is happening within you. Okay, so that is what I see going on today. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you liked it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.